Hey, it's Gina Heredis. I am so happy you have come here. Welcome and congratulations for taking a step to improve your future. I've got some really cool stuff I want to share with you. My friend and colleague Andrea Wiley are so excited. Listen, I want to tell you a story, so would you just hang with me there for a minute? It's going to be worth your time. I want to tell you about what real estate has done for me. Let me go back to just a few years ago, 2009. Man, I was so old then. I am ever so much more youthful now. I was tired. I was fat. No, I wasn't really unpleasantly plump. I was kind of fat. And I had been a housewife and a stay-at-home mom for over 20 years, and I loved that life. But, we were in a place where we had 4 kids, 2 in college, and man, I just needed some more money. We had to get something going on, and I didn't have a clue what I was going to do. And then one night, almost miraculously, I learned about real estate. I didn't know anything about being a real estate investor, but I was flipping through the channels on the TV and feeling kind of grumpy, and on came this show with this cute little Italian guy, and he's bouncing up and down telling me I could make money as a real estate investor. And what, me? I mean, come on. Like I said, I'd just been at home all those years, and that couldn't possibly apply to me. But you know what? It did. And it can work for you too. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Well, I felt that way too. You're no different than me. We're both pretty ordinary people, right? But nah, it can't be for you, because after all, you don't have the energy, and it's not going to work for you because you don't have the experience. These are all the same things I thought. And you thought, hey, it might work for other people, but gosh, you don't have the right education. And after all, you can't do this. People are going to laugh at you. Well, frankly, you're either too young or too old or skinny or fat, or you're not smart enough. But basically, it all boils down to one thing, right? You're scared. And even if you wanted to give this a try, even if you could overcome all of those scary ideas, you don't have the time. Oh my gosh, would you stop? Would you just stop the brain? Stop those limiting thoughts. I mean, I had to fight all of those too. And just please listen to me for a couple of minutes. You know what? I faced those same fears. I was busy. I was old. I was tired. And I just frankly wanted to give up. But I decided to do it anyway. I mean, what choice did I have? I was in my mid-50s when I discovered real estate investing, and who was going to hire me? Who was going to look at my resume that said stay-at-home mom and part-time piano teacher and think those were marketable skills? I mean, what a joke. I knew what I didn't want to do. I knew that I needed a change, and I needed something that would work quickly, and it had to bring some handsome money. I didn't want to work at Target or Costco, and I didn't want to be a receptionist in an office. I didn't want to clean houses. And the thought of curling up in a ball and just calling life quits was kind of tempting. Let's just fight our way through it. But I didn't want to do that. Oh, and am I glad I didn't? Can you just imagine how it would feel if instead of cutting coupons, because you can't even afford your groceries every week, you had checks you could cash every month? And what if instead of, splurging and bringing home Papa Murphy's pizza, you were able to take your whole family out for a beautiful salmon dinner or steak or whatever it is you like? And what if instead of cleaning your own toilets, let alone having to get a job cleaning somebody else's, what if you could hire somebody to do yours for you? What if instead of just scraping and hoping to be able to take your family, to some hotel not too far away and swim in the pool for a couple days, what if you could go to Hawaii for a couple weeks and be on the beach? And what if one of your kids was getting married and you could actually pay for that without putting it all on credit cards? And what if your kid's college tuition didn't feel like a death sentence? It just didn't feel like a weight hanging over your neck. And how are you ever going to come up with that money? But it can't be for you. I thought that too. But honestly, I did all those things we just talked about. I got somebody to clean my house. I took my family on a 2-week vacation. I paid for my daughter's wedding. We made it through the college tuitions, all because of money that I made with real estate investing. And I only thought Donald Trump invested in real estate, not just ordinary people like me. But I tried it. I jumped right in, and I know it's scary when you're staring down from the high dive. Believe me, I had my panic attacks and my anxiety, but somehow I found the courage. And I can help you find the courage too, so you can do this with me. You know what? And after you muster up the courage, then comes some confidence. Listen, I know you don't have any money, right? Well, what if I could show you a way to invest without needing not even a penny? Maybe you don't have good credit. Well, how about if you don't need it? Listen, I can't wait for you to get to our webinar, but I want to share a few secrets with you right now. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Okay, so I'm not going to make a living singing, but are you singing with me? Listen, there's this technique called wholesaling. You get to be the matchmaker. You find a motivated seller, like somebody who's maybe going through a divorce, or there's been a death, they're in some kind of financial hardship. And you know what you get to do? You get to help them move on to the next place in life, because you're going to use these new wholesaling skills that you're about to learn. You're going to find a cash buyer. That's just an ordinary person, a real estate investor who's waiting for one of the deals you're going to bring them. You put the two together, and you're going to get paid. We're going to teach you all the details at the webinar. It's not too shabby. You could be sitting at dinner that next night with your family and pull out a check, and that would feel really, really satisfying. So listen, this is just one of the techniques we're going to teach you at the webinar. We're going to talk about flipping houses, where you buy a house and renovate it and resell it for a nice profit, and getting rentals so you can get monthly income from your rentals. And you can do those techniques without your own money as well. We'll talk about how to use private money. What a gold source that is. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Right now, we got to get back to your biggest problem. You just don't have any time. Ain't that the truth? I mean, I didn't have any time either. I had 4 kids, I had a husband, I had a house to take care of, and guess what? I had 30-some piano students at the time. I mean, you're just like me. You're running around like the chicken with the head cut off, right? Oh, but maybe you're working a job where your boss just appreciates you and tells you all day long how good you're doing. Not! But I'll tell you what, that job you've got sure takes up a bunch of hours, right? Oh, but maybe you're taking care of your perfect children. They never give you any moment's worry or concern. Not! I mean, I know the kids are worth it, but man, it's not easy. Maybe you're a single mom or dad. I've got colleagues who are in that situation. That is difficult, I know. But this can be your solution. Hey, maybe you're in debt. We can't let you get distracted. You can't be thinking about something else. You got to take care of that debt. But what if, just what if, real estate investing could be your answer, could get you out of debt? Listen, it's time, it's your time to profit. But first, we have to find some time for you. That's why we've created this special offer. It's just for you, and it's just for today. No kidding. Please don't let this time pass you by. This is your opportunity to take hold of your destiny. Don't let life happen to you. Get control. Don't look back a year or 5 or 10 years from now with regret, thinking this was the time you could have made money in real estate. Everything could be different. Today is your chance. Today we are offering this opportunity. You can have our time management and goal setting made easy. Hey, goal setting, I didn't buy that crap at first either. I thought I knew when I was successful, but I found out that when I set goals, when I write them down and use the different techniques we're going to teach you, I actually achieve what I plan on. Now, I want to teach you how to do this so you too can be successful, and not just in real estate investing, but in all parts of your life, because I found that when you get control of yourself, when you start running your own life, things fall into place. You start feeling better, and you eat better, and you get in better shape, and you love better, and you parent better, and you're a better spouse. It all comes together under one roof. Time management. I thought that was a joke at first, but then I found out that there are techniques that actually helped me get more done in a day. Let's find time for you too, so you can find money and freedom and still have time to enjoy your life. I think I have more free time now than I ever did before. Listen, we've been there. Let us teach you how to use the tools and techniques that helped us change our lives. You have to carve out some time and set some goals, but how are you going to do it? This one-time offering can pave the path so that you have room for your real estate business to grow. Listen, order now, don't wait. One payment of $97, that's all it's going to take. And we'll walk you through the proven techniques that we have used and that we still use. Listen, I'll see you at the seminar soon, and I'm really looking forward to it. But in the meantime, get going on these tools and create the time and develop goals today so that you have a head start. Order now.